Okay, good morning. I'm going to try to show you a couple of things and how they look on the wall. This is one of the paintings that you mentioned. The left-hand side, because there's a light shining on it, is a little bit distorted. It's not quite that yellow, and the green is not quite that bright. Sorry, I have no way to be steady for some reason. And there's a little bit of a close-up. For some reason, I feel like I can see things better on a video than photographs. Now you saw the video, although it was moving a little bit quickly. But there's a lot of different elements in this. There's some tissue paper. There are some old prints of mine that I've torn up and used. This green, you can see the texture. That is the tissue paper. Not to mention just the texture of the piece from the base. I'm looking for some newspaper that I used. I saw it, oh, here it is down here. I saw it in the video, the other video. This is a paper that one of my suppliers in California packs the products that they send in what looks to be a Chinese language newspaper, and I like the way it looks. I don't know what it says. Okay, so let's move over here to Celestial Dream. This one does not have quite as much texture. It's not particularly what I would consider a collage type painting, but it's beautiful. It does have some a little iridescent look to some of the gold throughout, so that's something to consider. Then this is another one that you mentioned, Rainforest on Fire. Now, I mentioned the texture in this one, so I'm going to try to go a little bit from the side, but my cat is right under my feet. Okay, now you can begin to see, I said it had a lot of texture. It has a relatively a lot of texture, but not as much as some of the others that I've done. But you can see how it does come up from the surface in certain places. And it has a little, I'm really fond of that sort of a dark gold iridescent oil sticks. It's very tastefully done, and it's not very much iridescence or shine to it, but just a little. And then there is a little bit of the iridescent gold paint. You want to be in the picture? This one's pretty true to color. Sometimes these bright track lights. Now this is Land of My Imagination #2. I wasn't really clear which one that you were interested in of those two. We neglected for some reason to identify those on the website. This one and the first Land of My Imagination really look pretty hanging together. Okay, I think that's all. I'm trying to get, we talked a little bit about resin coating, and for you to be careful. The one in the top center is resin, so you can kind of see how it, well, they all reflect the lights a little bit, but the resin does more than any of the others, so you kind of have to be cautious with that. Anyway, I hope this helps. Bye.